If you're over 60, every choice you make, whether it's what you eat, how you sleep, or how you move, has a direct impact on your heart's health. But what if I told you there's one everyday habit that's quietly harming your heart? As a heart doctor, I've seen too many older adults come into my clinic feeling fine, only to leave with a diagnosis of high blood pressure, blocked arteries, or even on the brink of a heart attack. Most don't realize they're doing something risky. It's not just about eating unhealthy foods or avoiding exercise. There's one simple thing many seniors do every day without thinking, and it's slowly putting their heart at risk. In this video, I'm urging everyone over 60 to stop this habit. Plus, I'll share the 10 most harmful habits that could be hurting your heart right now. Each one raises your chances of heart failure, stroke, or sudden health problems. The good news? You can change them all. Stay with me until the end, because the first habit is the most common and critical one I see in my patients nearly every day. Let's start with habit number 1, skipping daily walks or movement. If you're over 60 and not staying active every day, you're setting the stage for heart trouble. One of the biggest mistakes I see is older adults spending most of their time sitting, watching TV, reading, or resting in bed. You might think, I'm too old for exercise, but I'm not suggesting intense workouts. I'm simply asking you to walk. A gentle 30-minute walk at your own pace can lower your risk of a heart attack by nearly half. When you stay still for too long, your blood flow slows down. Fat can build up in your arteries, your heart weakens, and your blood pressure climbs. Over time, this can lead to serious problems like heart failure, stroke, or worse. Walking helps keep your blood vessels clear, brings more oxygen to your brain, and reduces stress. It also supports healthy weight, blood sugar, and cholesterol levels, all key to a strong heart. Best of all, walking costs nothing, needs no special equipment, and is one of the best ways to care for your heart. Just 15 minutes in the morning and 15 in the evening can protect your heart and help you live longer. Please, don't wait until you feel chest pain to start moving. Start today. Your heart will thank you with every step you take. 2, skipping breakfast or eating too little in the morning. You might think, I'm not hungry, or it's better to eat less. But after 65, this habit can quietly harm your heart in ways you may not realize. When you skip breakfast, your body doesn't simply wait patiently, it goes into stress mode. Cortisol and adrenaline, your stress hormones, rise sharply, causing your blood pressure and heart rate to spike. Your heart is forced to work harder, faster, with no fuel to support it. Over time, these early morning stress surges can increase your risk of heart attacks, irregular rhythms, and high blood pressure. I've seen patients walk into my clinic feeling dizzy, weak, or anxious in the late morning, and they always say the same thing. I just had coffee. But coffee is not breakfast. Your heart needs nutrients to regulate rhythm, blood flow, and energy, especially after a full night of fasting. Skipping food only starves your heart of what it needs to do its job. A study published by the American College of Cardiology found that older adults who regularly skip breakfast have up to an 87% higher risk of dying from heart disease. Why? Because the first meal of the day sets the tone for your blood sugar, metabolism, and cardiovascular function. And when that foundation is missing, your heart pays the price. So what should you do? Start small. Even a simple breakfast of oatmeal, a boiled egg, a slice of whole grain toast, or a handful of nuts with fruit can stabilize your blood sugar, lower your stress hormones, and protect your heart. You don't need a feast, just enough fuel to start the day right. After 65, your heart can't afford to be ignored every morning. Don't skip breakfast. Give your heart the care, nutrients, and energy it needs to carry you through the day, strong, steady, and protected. 3. Eating too much salt. Most seniors don't realize how dangerous salt can be. It's not just the salt you add to your meals. There's hidden salt in things like canned soups, bread, sauces, pickles, chips, and ready-made meals. Too much salt makes your body hold on to water, which increases your blood volume and puts extra strain on your arteries. Over time, this can lead to high blood pressure, which quietly harms your heart, kidneys, and brain. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer because it shows no signs until it's too late. As a heart doctor, I've seen older adults come to my clinic with heart failure, and their only mistake was eating salty snacks every day. If you're over 60, your body needs much less salt than younger people, just 1,500 milligrams a day, which is less than a teaspoon. Always read food labels, steer clear of processed foods, and cook at home using herbs or lemon for flavor. Simple swaps like choosing unsalted nuts or skipping frozen dinners can make a big difference for your heart. Your taste buds will adjust. After just 2 weeks of eating less salt, your food will taste just as delicious and your heart will work better. Cut back on salt now to protect your health. Habit number 4. Starting the day with greasy or processed breakfasts. Breakfast should give you energy for the day, but for many seniors, it's like a heart attack on a plate. Foods like bacon, sausage, buttered toast, sugary cereals, fried eggs, or creamy coffee drinks may taste great, but they are hurting your heart more than you realize. These foods are packed with saturated fats, trans fats, and sugar, which raise your cholesterol, increase your blood pressure, and cause inflammation in your blood vessels. As a heart doctor, I've noticed a worrying trend. Many heart attacks happen in the morning, often soon after eating these kinds of breakfasts. Why? Your blood is thicker in the morning, and a heavy fatty meal makes it harder for your heart to pump. If you're over 60, your body struggles to cope with this daily strain. Instead, choose a hard avocado or even a simple fruit smoothie. These foods lower cholesterol, improve digestion, and give long-lasting energy without harming your arteries. Breakfast can be healing or harmful. Make the right choice the moment you wake up, and your heart will be safer all day long. If you're unsure which foods are good or bad for your heart, don't worry, you're not alone. Many seniors face the same struggle, especially at breakfast. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 3 below to let me know you're with me. Now, let's move on to point number 5. Drinking alcohol regularly. You've heard people say a glass of wine is good for your heart, but for seniors, that advice can be deadly. Alcohol affects your body differently after 60. Your liver processes it more slowly, your blood pressure rises faster, and your risk of irregular heartbeat shoots up. As a heart doctor, I've seen patients with heart failure, stroke, and atrial fibrillation caused by just 2 drinks a day. Alcohol damages your heart muscle, increases fat around the heart, and triggers inflammation. It also interferes with medications for blood pressure, diabetes, and cholesterol. Many seniors also drink to relax or sleep better, but alcohol actually disrupts sleep and increases nighttime blood pressure. Even small daily amounts add up. If you already have heart disease, alcohol is even more dangerous. I always recommend cutting it out completely, but if you must drink, limit it to no more than 1 drink per day and never every day. Your heart will beat stronger, your sleep will improve, and your overall health will rise. Alcohol might numb your stress, but it weakens your heart. Don't let a daily glass turn into a lifetime regret. 6. Bottling up stress or anger. Holding in your stress, anger, or sadness may seem strong, but it's hurting your heart deeply. Emotional tension raises cortisol and adrenaline levels, which cause your heart to beat faster, your blood vessels to tighten, and your blood pressure to skyrocket. Over time, this leads to heart attacks, strokes, and even sudden death. As a heart doctor, I've treated patients with perfect diets who still suffer heart disease, all because they live with constant emotional pressure. Whether it's family issues, financial worry, or loneliness, suppressing feelings damages your body. Seniors often say, "I don't want to burden anyone," or "I've lived with stress all my life." But after 60, your heart can't handle this silent storm. Talk to someone, join a senior group, meditate for 10 minutes, practice deep breathing. Even writing in a journal helps reduce internal stress. Never underestimate how dangerous emotional pain can be. Your heart is not just a pump, it feels what your mind holds. Peace is powerful medicine. The more you release your emotions in healthy ways, the longer and stronger your heart will beat. 7. Ignoring sleep apnea or snoring. Snoring may seem harmless, even funny, but it could be the sound of your heart struggling. Sleep apnea, a condition where breathing stops repeatedly during sleep, affects millions of seniors. It causes drops in oxygen levels, interrupted rest, and long-term damage to the heart. Most people don't even know they have it. They feel tired during the day, wake up with headaches, or experience memory issues, but never link it to sleep. As a heart doctor, I always ask my patients about snoring. Why? Because sleep apnea increases the risk of high blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, stroke, and sudden cardiac death. If your partner says you snore loudly, gasp for air, or stop breathing during sleep, get tested. A simple overnight study can confirm it. Treatments like CPAP machines or mouthpieces can protect your heart overnight. Quality sleep is when your body repairs. Without it, your heart suffers silently. Don't ignore the signs. Snoring is not just noise, it's a warning. Your heart needs oxygen all night long. Fix your sleep and your heart will finally rest too. 8. Smoking or inhaling. Secondhand smoke. By now we all know smoking is deadly, but many seniors still underestimate how dangerous even one cigarette or exposure to secondhand smoke can be. Smoking doesn't just affect your lungs, it directly damages the lining of your arteries, causes inflammation, and accelerates plaque buildup, leading to blocked arteries and heart attacks. If you're over 60, your blood vessels are already more fragile. Smoking makes them brittle and narrow. I've seen patients who never smoked, but lived with someone who did, and they ended up with heart disease. There is no safe level of exposure. Even if you smoked for 40 years, quitting now can still reverse some damage and significantly reduce your risk within months. And don't fall for light cigarettes or vaping. They're just as harmful. Your heart deserves clean oxygen and clean blood. Every puff of smoke is a punch to your heart. If you're struggling to quit, talk to your doctor, join a support group, or use nicotine patches. The most powerful step you can take for your heart today is to say, I quit. Your body will begin healing the very next day. 9. Using phones or watching TV late at night. Late night screen use may seem harmless, but it silently increases your heart risk. Blue light from phones and TVs disrupts your body's melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep. Poor sleep leads to higher nighttime blood pressure, insulin resistance, and heart strain. Seniors often scroll before bed or leave the TV on for company, but this habit confuses your body's natural rhythm. As a heart doctor, I've seen that poor sleep is a major trigger for heart attacks, stroke, and atrial fibrillation. And it's not just the light, it's the mental stimulation. News, social media, and movies can raise stress hormones, increase heart rate, and keep your brain alert when it should be resting. Over time, this disrupts your heart's recovery during sleep. I always recommend shutting off screens at least 1 hour before bed. Instead, read a book, listen to soft music, or stretch gently. Your sleep will improve and your heart will thank you. Remember, night is when your heart heals. Don't rob it of that time. Better sleep equals a better, stronger heart. 10. Eating fast food or fried snacks. Frequently, fast food and fried snacks may be convenient, but they're deadly for your heart. These foods are packed with trans fats, saturated fats, and salt, all of which damage your arteries. Seniors often grab a burger, samosa, fries, or fried chicken, thinking it's just one meal, but every bite increases cholesterol, causes inflammation, and thickens the blood. As a heart doctor, I've seen heart attacks caused by years of just one snack. Your arteries become clogged, stiff, and narrow, making it harder for blood to flow. This forces your heart to work overtime, until one day it can't. If you're over 60, your metabolism is slower and your heart is more sensitive. Fast food has zero nutritional value but maximum damage. Choose baked, boiled, or grilled options. Snack on fruits, nuts, or homemade soups. Even small swaps like air-fried foods instead of deep-fried make a huge difference. What you eat becomes your blood. If your food is oily, so is your blood, and thick blood equals blocked arteries. You can't build a strong heart on weak food. Say goodbye to fried temptations and give your heart a chance to thrive. 11. Ignoring high blood pressure or skipping medications. This is the deadliest habit I see in seniors, and the most common one too. Many people feel fine and stop taking their blood pressure medications, but high blood pressure is a silent killer. You won't feel symptoms until it's already damaging your heart, brain, and kidneys. Skipping meds, even for a few days, can cause dangerous spikes, leading to heart attacks or strokes. I've treated patients who collapsed because they ran out of pills or didn't think they needed them anymore. Your medication is not a suggestion. It's a lifeline. If you have side effects, don't stop. Talk to your doctor to adjust the dose. Monitor your blood pressure regularly at home. Keep a diary. Take your medicine at the same time every day. Use reminders or pill organizers. Staying consistent is key. High blood pressure thickens your heart muscle, narrows your arteries, and leads to heart failure, but it's completely controllable if you take it seriously. Don't gamble with your life. One pill a day can protect you from years of suffering. Take control today, and your heart will keep beating strong tomorrow. Your heart has been beating for you every second of your life, without asking for anything in return. But after 60, it needs your support more than ever. Every habit you follow now, every meal you choose, every walk you take, it all adds up. As a heart doctor, I've seen too many patients ignore small signs, small warnings, until it's too late. But you have the chance to change that. Start by removing just one dangerous habit from your routine today. Then slowly work your way through the rest. Your heart doesn't need perfection. It needs consistency, care, and your attention. And if you ever feel overwhelmed, remember, you don't have to do it alone. Stay safe, stay strong, and take care of your heart every single day.